Trackdown focuses on a murder that took place at a Dallas hotel so notorious the feds swept in and shut it down. Sean Rabb is here with his latest trackdown.
And Clarice, homicide detectives hope viewers can help them track down the man they're looking for. They know who he is, don't know where he is. The hunt, though, can turn on your phone call or text.
Okay, we're driving right now to where my offense occurred.
Dallas homicide detectives Scott Sayers and Nathan Heathcote chasing the murder trail from January 29th at the now shut down Hangill Hotel, 11,300 Dennis.
Hangill Hotel isn't your regular hotel. It's a motel that there's a lot of drug dealing and a lot of bad stuff going on, prostitution.
And the U.S. Attorney's court work closed this hotel a month ago.
It's kind of a haven for drug dealers, almost like the movie New Jack City, and they had free reign.
The entire place, a trap house. Drugs, cash, guns, everywhere.
If you can see this hallway right here, every single room was involved in drug sales.
January 29th, Shun Handy, street name Big Youngster, and this man had words.
His nickname was P-Money. Everybody up here knew who P-Money was. They didn't necessarily have a real name.
Sayers cross-referenced old reports with that street name till he found a government name, Jonathan Pitts.
My witnesses tell me that they got into an argument and Jonathan Pitts waited for him. He waited for him out here.
We don't have the shooting video, but you can tell when it happens. Look at this boy bolt when the bullets get going.
I've got witnesses that saw the confrontation, and they said Jonathan basically shot him several times right here.
This is video of Jonathan Pitts before the shooting, in the white hoodie with his dog and another guy. The dog mattered more than another man's life. Sayers says after the shooting,
he ran into his room, grabbed his dog, and took his dog to the car, and then took off.
Jumping in the white Tahoe, driving back through the motel, busting a left on Dennis. What do you need, Detective Sayers?
I need anybody that knows Jonathan Pitts, knows where he's at, to call and tell us where he's at so that we can get him arrested so he can be held, responsible for what he did.
And what's your message to P-Money?
Well, you can't outrun the paper. We got a warrant for you, and it's going to catch up with you eventually.
Pitts is most wanted. Crime Stoppers reward is waiting. You can call Crime Stoppers or don't want to talk? Text Sayers on his cell phone.
We are slowly starting to learn the impact of the massive data loss incident at the Dallas Police Department. A murder suspect will soon be allowed to bond out of jail, and an IT employee mistakenly deleted the files, some permanently leading to this situation. It's just the first known case that's been potentially compromised. Fox 4's David Santindri takes a closer look at the cases that could be affected.
My witnesses tell me that they got into an argument and Jonathan Pitts waited for him.
Jonathan Pitts, charged with murder in 2019 at a Dallas hotel that's now shut down, was scheduled to be released from jail until trial as the court sort through what evidence is and is not available for trial because of an unprecedented amount of investigative data lost by the city.
You're talking about, a truckload of information.
Russell Wilson is a criminal defense attorney and former Dallas County prosecutor. He's not involved in the Pitts case, but could have clients impacted by the data loss.
The whole purpose of storing the data is to try to ensure the accuracy in the criminal process.
Dallas Police Department says a city employee in the IT department accidentally permanently deleted 8 terabytes of data while performing migration between servers. To put 8 terabytes into perspective, 1 terabyte can hold 250,000 photos and 6 million documents.
The more significant the criminal case, generally the greater the amount of data that's generated, the more witnesses that have to be interviewed, the more body camera information there is, things of that nature.
Wilson says the data loss could affect tens to thousands of cases. It happened back in April, but Dallas police only notified the DA's office last week when prosecutors started asking questions about missing files.
So, for example, if you had somebody's statement and they had admitted the commission of a crime and that was destroyed, then it's very unlikely you'd be able to use that evidence to prosecute.
The city is conducting a full audit to see if Dallas police may have previously uploaded any files to a different system before deletion.
And so it's going to have an impact, but the impact is still unclear because we don't have specificity regarding what exactly is missing.
Late Saturday afternoon, Dallas police responded to questions about the Pitts murder case, saying all the evidentiary items and data are available for prosecution on this murder case.
It's very troubling.
But prosecutors and defense attorneys wonder what other cases might be affected and what might happen to those suspects if evidence against them is missing.
You could seek anything from a dismissal of the case, or it could impact how you try to resolve the case. It can prohibit the prosecution from going forward at all.
David Centendry, Fox 4 News.